just want to inquire how and when the board will sign the 5 employee contracts ratified on Monday, March 25th, 2013. While the signature process is ministerial, I believe that some trustees concurred with community member Lack that the signatures must be witnessed during a board meeting. I believe that boards employ different procedures, some by having a standing docket item prior to the docket to adjourn the meeting entitled Board Signatures, or by agending a docket for signatures at the subsequent board meeting. I personally prefer the former because the board approves other documents which require signatures, such as the Department of Education resolutions and things on an ongoing basis. I predict there will be witnesses at the report out of today's closed session. I suggest that the board sign the contracts after today's closed session report out and before today's meeting's adjournment. Trustees who do not wish to sign items can indicate deny or refuse to sign on the signature line and add their initials and date.
Thank you, Mrs. Mail, for raising an important issue. And that's something that the board should probably discuss, and I believe we could probably use that and have that discussion.
Well, I believe that we should do it expediently because of the issues raised last year about signatures not being propped, and I know that you wouldn't want to repeat last year's board.
No, I think our whole goal has been to
So will it be on the next
correctly.
agenda?
We could certainly put it on next agenda. If you want to submit that as an item for discussion, then feel free to do that.
Does the rest of the board concur?
And we can ask here tonight, and that's fine with me, or this afternoon. We're not even in nighttime. I'm still thinking night. Is that an issue, April 8th? Okay.
And it will include all 5 contracts?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's perfectly reasonable, because what I think our goal has been to try to do the entire process correctly and actually get it more codified as a process so that we are more expedient in the future. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Mail. Next public speaker would be Rebecca Jensen.
Board member, superintendent, I apologize for my casual attire. I've come straight from work. I guess I was naive to think this issue was resolved on Monday. I am here to address you because you are here. I thought we were tired of this soap opera and all the drama, but this issue keeps being brought back. I thought we were tired of wasting time and money on this issue, but here we are again. I don't know that anything I say will change anyone's mind, but it's something about which I feel very strongly, and in my opinion, this is wrong. In the heat of the present, we are losing sight of all the progress of the past few years. Test scores are starting to rise significantly in a lot of schools. Construction projects are being completed and others are moving forward. Technology is coming to more and more schools, and you want to dismiss the man spearheading all of this. I am sorry I can't speak more forcefully for Mr. Rowland, but I feel a little qualified to speak for Dr. Lawrence. I attend budget meetings as I learn of them. I go to feeder pattern meetings. I sit on our site council and I write for our district's good news letter. And I see a good man accomplishing good things. The question was raised last Monday, is this the kind of leadership we want for our district? To which I would respond, yes. This whole issue, I believe, has become more of a personal issue for some in that we have lost objectiveness and professionalism. I urge you to carefully consider what you do today and the possible long-term ramifications this could have on our district, not to mention what you are doing to a good man and his family. Thank you.
Thank you. Next public speaker is Carmen Terrones.
Good afternoon. I'm going back to the statement for Ms. Mayo, the rush of signing these contracts. I also thought that back in April, there was a rush done by signing those contracts and then skipping one of an assistant superintendent as well. So I think there shouldn't be any rush done at this moment if we need to take the time to study and make sure that the right decision is being made, we should take the time. The employees of this, I'm representing CSD members, and the morale in this district is very sad. I go visit sites in the morning, I go visit sites in the afternoon, and people are frustrated with the administration, and mainly here in the building. So if we need more time to think and look around and do evaluations, we should do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Terrell. Next speaker, okay, this is a 3.0. Okay, next speaker is Mrs. Mayo on 3.0, which is adjourned to closed session topic. I'm trying to get the numbers right here, okay.
I basically have a question. Will the Assistant General Counsel or another attorney of the board's choice be present to provide counsel to the Board of Education during the upcoming closed session?
And I'm happy to talk about that. Ms. Cooksey and I communicated earlier today about that, and she is, it won't be an additional attorney. With Ms. Cooksey, she is on standby in her office. So that's the arrangement that Ms. Cooksey and I have on this, because first is you know, it's a board discussion down here. So yes.
Well, I just want to indicate that I do believe that the presence of legal counsel during the upcoming closed session is important to provide advice on the matter of employee dismissal complaint and release procedures. And I do not support the board's use of advice from a third-party legal counsel that has not been pre-approved by the Board of Education. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's not the case here, but thank you for